Hi, everybody, and welcome. My name is Steve Finger. For those of you who are new, I'm one of the co-founders here at CTFO, and I just want to welcome you to this very special night and the Zoom meeting that we're about to do. And for those of you who are new, uh, I am one of the co-founders with my brother Stuart Finger and our Chief Operations Officer Michael Kahn. And for those of you who have been here a while, at the end of this tonight, in about 10 minutes or so, I'm going to share something that almost nobody knows. So I'm going to kind of spill the beans on what's happening here. But, it's pretty exciting. I mean, it really is, for what you're about to see tonight, years ago, a Moneymakers Monthly, a trade publication, called my brother a genius. And my brother is very, very smart, but he'll be the first to tell you that he's not this smart. And I'm going to share about that a little bit later. But anyway, I want to share with you tonight about a very unique business opportunity for those of you that are new. And definitely, there is no doubt about it. Our business is very unique. Our product, for example, is CBD, and there are a lot of companies that have CBD out there. But unfortunately, and it's really sad, a lot of times what you read on the label isn't in the bottle. There's no federal regulations out there unless a company is willing to submit to what's called a GMP certification, which is something we willingly and gladly did. So that's one of the things that makes us different. The other thing is we have the worldwide exclusive rights, and you heard that right, exclusive rights in network marketing to a process that actually enables CBDA to make it through to the person. And it's really, really exciting. You don't have to take our word for it. You can go to the website, see the third-party lab reports, or you can try the product, see how it works better for you. And, it's interesting because there's so many companies out there now that say they have all the great CBD and everything like that, but we give a 60-day money-back guarantee, so people have nothing to lose. Also, this business is free. There are so many companies out there, and it's this much to join, that much. You have to buy a sales kit and things like that. We didn't want to have any gimmicks or gotchas here whatsoever. And what I'm about to share tonight, it's kind of been likened to giving a haircut over the phone. I mean, this is so hard to do. And I'm just so grateful to have this Zoom. And to be quite frank, I'm getting used to all the technology and everything. I hope I don't push the wrong buttons, but I will tell you this. You will be able to see this tonight. You'll be able to understand it, and you'll be able to share the recording of this with others if you've ever had a challenge explaining this to someone and all you could say was, look, all I know is it's awesome. Well, there's a little bit more than that to it. So there are many things that make us different. And, I could really go on and on and on. There's a big long list, but I want to be respectful of everybody's time tonight. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get right into this PowerPoint, and I'm going to share this with you. And so here we go. Let's see. Okay, sorry for that little bit of delay, but you should be able to see my screen right now. So we're going to be talking tonight about this regenerating matrix pay. And there are many different ways we get paid here. And this is the one that personally I'm the most excited about. CTFO helps you multiply your regenerating matrix pay like no other company, and it happens automatically by computer. You're about to learn something before most people in the world. And also, for those of you who are on the call tonight and you've already learned about this, but you didn't understand it or you didn't know exactly how to explain it, but you've been blessed by it, well, now you're going to have a tool to explain it to people. And you're going to learn something at the end here that you didn't even know. It's not taught in school. It's so unique. We're able to get it copyrighted. It can definitely make you wealthy, and it's the power of profit sharing positions. So let's get right into it. In our company, you really can come in for free. There's no gimmicks or gotchas. You don't have to buy a website or anything like that. And there's so many of those things out there. It drives us crazy. And anyway, so because it's free, it's pretty simple to have people join this. And, to have 3 people involved for free, it's really not that hard at all. Now, I know there are people out there that tell their friends and family, hey, just shut up and just get in. Don't worry about it. It's free. Well, I don't know if that's the best service. I like people to take a look at my website and to see what's going on, and because also when they do, there's a really good chance they're going to purchase one of our products. And let me say this to you folks, there is no money paid out here at all when you bring in a person. The only way anything is paid is when somebody purchases a product. Now, the thing is this, if they have their own free website and they'll go and they'll take a look at what the doctors have to say, they'll see the testimonials, and things like that, there's a good chance they're going to want to try the product. And when they do, see this 20% here, this is you. This is the first person. They try a product. You're going to make 20% of what we call the commission volume. Now, the commission volume is basically the profit in that particular product. And you know what? There are other companies out there that you bring people in, and even Amazon has affiliate programs and things, and you'll make a percentage. So that's not really that exciting, although we do pay a pretty good percentage right off the bat. But here's where it starts to get exciting. Here's the part that's copyrighted. From the 4th person on, you actually get another U. See how this is U number 1? Now you get a U number 2 connected to number 4. And as many people as you want to show this to, as many people that decide to join for free, this is unlimited. So number 5, you get a U number 3. Number 6, a U number 4. Number 7, and these are connected. Now I know what you might be thinking right now if you're brand new, but Steve, what do all these U's mean to me? In just a few minutes here, you're going to know exactly what these U's mean and how they can change your life. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now, we have several different ways you get paid here. One of the ways is called a unilevel, and that's what companies that have been around 40, 50 years use, big, strong, billion-dollar companies. And basically the way that works is anybody that you bring in is on your first level. Anybody they bring in would be on your second level, and so on and so forth. But my brother and I have been in those companies. We've done very well, and we saw where people didn't do well. As a matter of fact, we even tried to give people to other people to try to help them, and that didn't even work because, to be quite frank with you, we couldn't give enough people away. So this system is absolutely amazing because it's a system where everybody can help everybody, and it happens automatically by computer. So ordinarily, if you bring in a first person, they're on your first level, well, that's normal here for the first 3. But from your 4th person to infinity, they are going to go under someone else, and you are going to bless another person. But here's where the magic comes in. Remember when I said earlier, you get a U number 2 connected to number 4? Well, what does that mean? Whenever number 4 purchases anything, yes, you'll get the 20% of the commission volume. And as a matter of fact, even number 1 will get a little piece, but take a look at this. So you right here get that. Number 1 also gets paid. Now think about this. Is number 1 going to be excited? There's a chance that number 1 may not even know number 4. So if they spent no time with number 4, because it's someone that they came in on your website and they came in and fell under them, how much is that an hour? If this person spent no time with that person and they're making something. And so the figures are a lower percentage, and later you can take a look at that. And the reason is because you did the work, so you get the 20%. But it's exciting, and here's what's really exciting. Because you bless that person, because you help that person, look, folks, you're going to get paid here and here. So yes, number 1 still gets paid, but I want you to bear that in mind. You're going to be paid twice on the same sale. That's double pay from each product or package purchased. Now, everything here is done automatically by computer. So you don't have to place people and figure all these things out. And by the way, the computer is no respecter of persons. It doesn't care what color you are, doesn't care what race you are, it doesn't care how old you are, if you have gray hair like me, or if you're really young, the computer doesn't care. Everything is done fair. So the point is this, if the computer is going to put these extra people in, is it going to give another person to number 1? No, it's going to do what's fair. And that means it gives them to number 2. But take a look at this. That's your 5th person you brought in, and guess what? You're going to get paid there. Number two is going to get paid, and you're going to get paid again. That's double. And then the computer will just do this fairly back and forth, just that simple. What's exciting about this is, without you even knowing it, just by showing this to more people, and as people come in and they join for free, you're going to have double pay from each product or package purchased. Now, what's better than double pay? Triple pay. And how does that work? We'll take a look, folks. When there's a 13th person that comes in, the computer looks for the weakest spot here. And remember, a lot of these people are going to want to do what you did. They're going to want profit sharing positions, and they're going to want to tell their friends and family, especially when they start having results with the product. It's amazing how this happens. So right now, this could fall 20 levels down, 30 levels down, but every single additional person you bring in, you get another you after the after the third person, and you get 21 more levels of pay. So what does that mean? This person could fall on your millionth level and you'll still have 21 more levels of pay. Now, what does that look like? Well, you do get the 20%, when they come in, but take a look at this. Do you see that, folks? When this person purchases something, you get paid 3 times. And yes, number one still gets paid. Now think about this. If number one didn't know person number 4, what are the chances they're going to know the 13th person? Do you think they're going to be excited about this person? I'll tell you this, they may not even know this person, but they are going to love this person. It's just that simple. Now, how many profit sharing positions do you want? Think about it. The more profit sharing positions you have, the more opportunity you have to be paid. Now, I want to do something right now, and I want to take the last few minutes, but I want to share this with you. You are going to love profit sharing positions because they multiply your pay. Like I said earlier, it happens automatically by computer. Let me tell you something I know for sure right now. Okay, if you don't understand this, you can watch the recording a few times, spend a few minutes, right? But I know this as sure as I'm sitting here right now. You are breathing right now. There is air in the room. We're in over 22 countries. I don't even have a clue right now until later how many people are watching this presentation, but I can tell you this, wherever you are, if you're alive right now, I know you're breathing. And think about this. Do you know exactly where air comes from? Do you even know the exact everything and how it works? You don't, but it works anyway because you're still breathing. Now, I want to share just a few things with you. My brother is smart. He's very smart. There's no doubt about it. But I want to tell you the thing you usually don't get to hear, because I felt like tonight's the night. Stu's smart, but he'll be the first to tell you this came from prayer. And it didn't come from a few hours of prayer. It didn't come from a few days of prayer. It didn't come from a few weeks of prayer. It didn't come from a few months of prayer. It came from 2 years of prayer. Stuart, Michael, and I were sick and tired of feeling like we make money off people and not with people. And folks, in this company, even though we're the founders, we're in the same pay plan you are. If we want a raise, we have to find a way to get you a raise. Have you ever heard people say, oh, but is this one of those pyramid deals? Well, look, pyramids are illegal anyway, okay? And so this is a legal company. But even more than that, the big thing with pyramids is the person on the top makes all the money and the people on the bottom don't make any money, right? Well, we're at the top of this thing, and I have people making more money than I am, and I am excited about that. That is such a blessing. And folks, you don't have to worry about me. I'm taken care of, right? But there's no way I can explain to you what it feels like to have people under me making more money than I am. I've never had that happen in over 30 years in this business. Now, one of the reasons is, well, while they're out there sharing their website with people and putting it on Craigslist and Facebook and talking to everybody they know and love and care about, I'm helping out, at the home office and with things behind the scenes. But you know what? We have more and more staff. They're doing better and better and better, and they're actually needing me less and less. So everybody out there, watch out for me. Okay, I'm coming after you. This is exciting, and I'm talking about a good and a healthy kind of competition. Now, here's the thing, that when we came up with this, if you will, and Stuart gets the credit for the invention and everything, that we didn't think about There's a principle happening here, and it's very unique. It's a principle that you may have heard before, and the principle is this. It says that it's more blessed to give than to receive. Now, I know a lot of you have felt that at Christmas time, or other times of the year, birthdays, things like that. But folks, this is bigger than that. I'm starting to get goosebumps, some of my goosebumps right now. And I'm sorry if that isn't very professional. I just want to talk to you from my heart, but I've got to tell you something. It is definitely more blessed to give than to receive at CTFO. And by the way, CTFO stands for Changing the Future Outcome of People's Health and their Wealth. And think about why it's more blessed to give than receive, because every time the computer automatically gives someone away, you're still getting paid just like they were directly to you, but also you're getting another one of these profit sharing positions. So you could be getting paid 2, 3, 4, 5, even more times on the same sale. Doesn't that prove it's more blessed to give than to receive? Definitely. And by the way, we didn't plan it that way. This is already blessed thousands of people all over the world. My prayer tonight is that it would be a blessing for you. That's why I wanted to share this. I am so excited. If you were in my body right now, you couldn't stand it. I mean, it's just so exciting to be a blessing to others. So I just wanted to say good night. Thanks for watching. Next Tuesday night, we'll have another Zoom meeting with a different topic, and I hope and pray it will be a blessing in your family.